In the enormous world of the internet, there is a particular term that frequently leaves people thinking, what on earth is SEO? Well, my friends, today we are going to demystify this confusing idea and introduce you to the world of SEO without leaving any questions behind. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of SEO, let me tell you a story. Picture this, a long time ago, in a digital world far, far away, there existed a kingdom known as Google. And in this kingdom, there was a wise and powerful ruler named King Google. His royal duty was to make sure that all the websites within his domain or authority were easily found by his loyal subjects, also known as internet users. However, there was a problem. Not all websites were created equal. Some were like grand castles filled with treasures of information and beautifully designed, while others were more like messy huts, cluttered and hard to navigate. King Google knew that if he didn't address this issue, his subject would become frustrated and might even abandon the internet altogether. So what did King Google do? Well, he summoned his trusted advisor SEO, also known as Search Engine Optimization, a clever and resourceful individual. SEO understood the key point of the matter, which was, in order for websites to be easily found, they needed to contain the keywords and phrases that people were searching for. It was like creating a treasure map for internet adventurers. SEO also knew that the websites needed to be well organized and simple to navigate, just like a well-structured library. So with SEO's guidance, King Google implemented a system that helped websites rank higher in search results. It was as if a magical spell had been cast upon the digital realm. They could now effortlessly find the websites they were seeking, and the internet became a happier place. But here's the twist. SEO is not just for kings and rulers. It's for everyone. Whether you are a small business owner, a blogger, or just someone wanting to create a personal website, SEO can be your guiding light. It's not a shortcut to internet fame, but rather a way to optimize your content's visibility in your particular corner of the internet. So there you have it, the tale of King Google and his trusted advisor SEO. But in the real world, SEO is a bit different from fairy tales. It's not about summoning thousands of visitors instantly, but about improving your visibility within your own digital neighborhood. Now that we got our story straight from King Google's kingdom, it's time to bring this SEO thing into the real world. And I promise we are going to keep it as simple as explaining your favorite video game to a 5th grader. Imagine the internet as a giant library with billions of books neatly stacked on shelves. Now let's say you write a book, a fantastic book filled with all the things you are passionate about. It's sitting on one of those library shelves waiting for someone to discover it. That's your website. But here's the catch. There are millions of other books on similar topics. How does someone find your book in this sea of literature? Well, that's where SEO comes into play. And it's like giving your book a super duper neon light sign that says, "Hey, I'm here." In simple words, SEO or search engine optimization is basically a set of tricks and techniques to help your website or book stand out and get noticed. It's like putting the most important words and phrases from your book on that neon sign. So when someone looks for those words in the library's catalog or search engine, your book pops up first. Clever, right? But SEO isn't just about shouting your book's title repeatedly. It's also about making sure your book is well organized and easy to read. You wouldn't want your story to be a jumbled mess with pages missing or words that create no meaning at all. That's why SEO also looks at how your website is structured and how easy it is for users to navigate. Now let's dive a bit deeper into keywords, because they are like the secret code to SEO success. Keywords are the words and phrases people type into the library's catalog or search bar when they are looking for something. If your book sign matches those keywords, bingo, your book gets noticed. Let's say your book is about cute cat recipes. I mean recipes for cats. Now, people searching for cat food or in specific recipes for cats are your target audience. So you would want those words in your neon sign, right? So for that, you would sprinkle phrases like cute cat food, best food for cats, and how to cook meow meow. I mean how to cook for a meow meow throughout your book. But here's another twist. The library or search engine doesn't just care about how often those words appear. It also cares about the quality of your book. If your book has well-written, informative, not probably like my script, and has entertaining content about cat food or recipes, it gets a gold star. Or in simple terms, the neon sign will shine brighter than any other book. Now let's talk about expectations. SEO isn't a magical spell that instantly turns your book into a bestseller. It's more like steadily improving your book's position on the library shelves over time. It's about building a loyal fan base who love your content just like you love my content. Remember when we talked about how SEO isn't just about getting thousands of visitors instantly or lifetime? Well, that's because your bookshelf space in the library is limited to a specific section. For example, if your book is about crazy cat moments, you are going to attract a little or maybe no crowd of dog lovers. Think of SEO as getting better visibility in your M class or place. It's fantastic if your fellow 5th graders think you are the coolest coder around, but don't expect the entire school to be talking about your coding skills, as some of them might not be interested or coding might be out of domain for them. In simple terms, better or best SEO practice does not mean that you will get tons of visitors, but is an assurance that your content is placed in front of the right and maximum audience. Not everyone, but the topic specific or niche specific maximum audience. Alright, now that we got our little touch on how SEO works, let's bust a couple of common myths that often leave people scratching their heads. But before we do that, a little reminder. This is my first ever video on YouTube and my voiceover and editing might not be well up to the mark, I guess. So if you are enjoying this adventure so far, hats off to your eyes and ears. Well, back to the topic. Myth number 1, which is better SEO means more views or broader reach, right? Well, not exactly. Well, imagine you are the best ever carpenter in the state of Ohio and you have done top-notch SEO for best carpenter in Ohio on one of your YouTube video. But here's the catch. There might be very few people searching for that specific term, so you won't get as many views as Mr. Beast. Why? Well, he makes content that's universally appealing for an age group and work group, and everyone in any domain would love to see such content. In simple terms, SEO is about being the king of your own domain, which surely has a limit and does not suggest conquering the entire internet. Now let's tackle another misconception. Some folks believe SEO is reserved for websites and blogs only, but that's not the whole story. SEO is like the secret sauce you can sprinkle on your YouTube videos, social media posts, ebooks, podcasts, and even your online store. It's like giving them all a boost of visibility. Think of it this way. If SEO was just for websites, YouTube would be a quiet place and Twitter would be a digital ghost town. But thanks to SEO, your favorite cat video or hilarious meme can find its way to your screen faster than you can say perfect. Well, now that we have journeyed through the realm of SEO, from the enchanting tale of King Google to debunking myths, it's time to wrap things up. But before we do, I want you to know that I am here for you and I mean it. Got questions about SEO, online content, or even whether your cat should join a rock band or not? Bring them on. I would super love to answer any kind of questions. Think of me as your trusty SEO guide, always ready to assist. As I mentioned earlier, this is actually my first video on this channel, and my voice and editing might not be up to the mark. So if you enjoyed this ride, if you're curious about the next chapters of our SEO saga, and if you are looking for some laughs and insights along the way, then here's the deal. Subscribe to this channel. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy exploring.